It's finally Friday night here in Nashville, Tennessee. Got a hankering for a honky-tonk in a backwoods pour of a nice cold something. My boys just hit me up, said, hey, come on down to Broadway. Man, my baby's gonna be upset. Haven't spent much time with her since last week, but I've learned a valuable lesson on how to calm her down. So listen up and heed my words before she lays that hammer down. You gotta hold her like a beer, hold your baby nice and close. Tell her she's the only one, never let her go. Wrap your arms around her like a pot of gold. Let those peaceful rivers flow. Hold her like a beer, fill her up to the rim. With compliments and I love yous to the brim. Tell her she's the best thing that's ever been. Then head out with your friends, but first hold her like a beer. Let's go. Bartender just called, last call, got an Uber on the way. Stop by the old greasy spoon for some famous southern biscuits and gravy. I sobered up just enough so I could deal. And then I rocked my baby, rocked my baby, rocked her like a wagon wheel. When I woke up hungover as heck, I could tell she was still upset. So I held out my arms and turned on the charm. Funny how she forgets. You gotta hold her like a beer, hold your baby nice and close. Tell her she's the only one, never let her go. Wrap your arms around her like a pot of gold. Let those peaceful rivers flow. Hold her like a beer, fill her up to the rim. With compliments and I love yous to the brim. Tell her she's the best thing that's ever been. Then head out with your friends, but first hold her like a beer. Man, life don't always go down easy, but if you wanna make it smooth, listen up, here's a guarantee. You gotta hold her like a beer, hold your baby nice and close. Tell her she's the only one, never let her go. Wrap your arms around her like a pot of gold. Let those peaceful rivers flow. Hold her like a beer, fill her up to the rim. With compliments and I love yous to the brim. Tell her she's the best thing that's ever been. Then head out with your friends, but first hold her like a beer. Yeah, hold her like a beer. You gotta hold her like a beer. You gotta hold her like a beer. You gotta hold her like a beer.
Bailando contigo, let's go. Know your body's got a rhythm I can't ignore. When you move like that, I'm wanting more. The way you spin, you got me hypnotized. One look at you, I'm lost in paradise. Every step you take, I follow. You're the sun and I'm the shadow. The way we're moving feels so right. Let's keep dancing through the night. Bailando contigo, feeling the heat. You're letting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance, it's all I need. Bailando contigo, set me free. Closer, baby, I don't wanna waste a second. Your vibes are language and I'm learning every lesson. Your heartbeat's matching the drum of a song. Feels like forever when you're in my arms. Oh, every step you take I follow. You're the sun and I'm the shadow. The way we're moving feels so right. Let's keep dancing through the night. Bailando contigo, feeling the heat. You're letting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance, it's all I need. Bailando contigo, girl, set me free. Girl, set me free. Quiero más de ti, dame pasión. Viajes en el ocean. Cada movimiento es mi tentación. Every move you make me feel the emotion. Vamos juntos, no pares, sigue así. Stay with me tonight. It's just you and me. All up contigo, feeling the heat. You're lighting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance is all I need. Bailando contigo.
help it. Head up, bonus off is my entrance. Tonight is ours for the taking, but you know I got tired of waiting. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. It's now here's my time and I'll take it. Not much left to do, but just feel the beat. And now I'm lost in the rhythm, so you know there's something in me that keeps on believing. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. And all night. It's now here's my time and I'll take it. Not much left to do, but just feel the beat. And now I'm lost in a rhythm, so you know there's something in me that keeps on believing. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night.
So it was a pretty busy day for new restaurant openings.
Yeah, new restaurants. The Flowerless Fox, 89 Cedar Street South in Timmins, opening up. Mona and Gary opening up the doors for the first time today.
Yeah.
And they had a very successful day one, so we're wishing them all the best. And all baked chicken, fried chicken over at 999 Riverside Drive, also opening up their doors today.
Yeah.
And again, two great new establishments in Timmins, to add to the menu. And of course, the Flowerless Fox, all gluten-free. That was busy.
I
day.
have some chili to try tonight.
Yes, you
Gluten-free
do.
chili.
Gluten-free chili is in the fridge for you. And they put a dinner roll in there and some soup for you.
You took care of me, I know, Kinsman, because you think you're my dad. So you said, make sure. I want Klomp to have
you're
a good supper today.
You're ailing.
I am ailing. I got this.
Needed to put some energy in you today.
Thanks for looking. I'm actually really looking forward to it. And we've heard tremendous reviews on all the places. So that is awesome. Now, we got a big time wheel of winning tonight because this coincides with our awesome guests.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
We are giving away tonight one pizza party, pizza party. This is pretty awesome at Midtown Bowl. And great segue into tonight's guests. We are sending 6 bowlers. 2 of them are in Studio 67 tonight, off to the Nationals in Surrey, British Columbia in June. And they're here to chat some fundraising. So we're going to welcome our guests.
When you say we're sending them, what part did we play in it?
This is where everybody watching is going to be booking a lane for this amazing
the fundraiser. Yeah,
there's a Rock and Bowl fundraiser and a silent auction June 1st at Midtown Bowl, and we're going to chat about that tonight to send these bowlers to Surrey, British Columbia. And we've got 2 of the 6 bowlers now. We've got
there they are.
Mackenzie Belanger.
Hello.
And Eric Dion.
That's right.
How's it going?
Studio 67.
Fantastic. Thanks for having us.
Bowling. What a
bowling masters.
What a fun sport bowling is. It's something of all ages can play.
Yeah.
It could be something you're very competitive in, or something you have no competition level at all, and don't care how things go, but you have a fun time no matter what, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And you get to meet great people all over the nation. In Canada, we see people from Saskatchewan, BC every year. When we go to these Masters tournament, we get to meet the same people over and over. Some come back, some don't make it because you have to make it. So it's fun to see old friends. once a year.
Now,
Great competition.
how does one become a master bowler? Now, is this because you qualified for nationals? Like, walk us through the master bowler.
So to become a master bowler, you have to coach kids at YBC program, and after a year, you get to qualify to play in these masters tournament. So during a year, we play 3 tournaments in house. So a house is the bowling alley. So we play 3 tournaments, 2 with kids. So we
And
play
one
with
without.
and 1 without kids. Yeah. So that we play with a master bantam. So each coach has to play with a kid,
Mhm.
and then they have awards. So if you win highest POA is pins over average,
Mhm.
they get a prize. And then we get all of them through Northern Ontario, which is from North Bay all the way to Kenora.
Mhm.
Whoever gets the highest POA wins a prize at the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the kids get jackets and
So
plaques and stuff.
not
That's a
only
fun
do you,
competition.
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
only do you
for
need to
sure.
be great at bowling, you also have to play a mentorship role.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
can you mentor Mark and I to become good
Definitely.
bowlers?
To become
does that
good
include anything?
bowlers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about good, but we can try.
We can try?
Can definitely
We can try. We
Well,
can try.
Yeah.
That's a good segue into what I want to ask you next. Like, obviously, we all go to the Midtown Bowl and do the leisure bowling. When did it come up to you? Say when did you have that I guess
The
inkling
changeover?
where you said I
changeover?
can actually do this and compete against the best in the country.
You kind of start like I started with my wife. Like she was a bowler since she was a kid. I started later on in life after my hockey career was over. I had to pick another sport, so I decided family date night once a week and go bowl, and started liking it, started getting better, and then the bowling community is fantastic. So you get to learn or find more people, and they all bowl. They all have the same interests as you, so you start bowling with other people, and then you get into more leagues and into more leagues. For a while, I was playing all the leagues. I was playing the Mondays, the Wednesdays,
Well, you
the
have
Thursdays.
to be as good as you are right now.
That's right. Like I was at the
Play
bowling
well.
alley 6 days a week.
Mhm.
Either leagues or coaching.
Oh my God.
And tournaments. So you spend a lot of time. Same as Mackenzie, she's in a lot of leagues.
Well, I
as
want to ask
Yeah.
Mackenzie this. So you have been bowling since you
I
were
was very young. I
Yeah.
started at the age of 4, and I was introduced to bowling by my dad, who's bowled since he was a kid as
Mhm.
well. He signed me up. I started bowling in the YBC division, which is the kids who bowl. I bowled all throughout YBC, through high school, everything, which not the most popular sport to be in, but I enjoyed it a lot. After finishing high school and finishing YBC, moved on to the adult leagues, where I do 2 leagues every week, and I coach on Saturdays.
Oh wow.
Wow,
I think first of all, I think bowling's an awesome sport.
it is lots of fun.
It's
Um,
fun. Yeah,
yeah.
it is fun.
It's super cool to be part of the alley. You learn a lot about being an individual leader, but then a team leader and a mentor.
Men's-
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
you do.
this tournament is also like it's not individual.
Mhm.
It's also a team.
Okay.
Okay.
Like there's lots of individual bowling tournaments. Like I'm going one to in next weekend in Midland. That one's individual, so you play just for yourself. You try to beat everybody else.
So what happens in the team event then?
So the team event is you play. If I'm like we're 5 on a team, and if I'm like the leadoff, this is the first person, I'm playing against the first person on the other team. So if I beat him, I get 1 point,
Okay.
and then the team total becomes 3 points.
Yeah.
So at the end of the 21 games, whoever has the most points wins the division.
Whichever team.
Wins the grand prize.
The grand prize.
Yeah.
So
The gold medal.
So these 6 national master bowlers that are headed to the nationals in Surrey, you're all part of what team? Northern Ontario.
Yes, part of Northern Ontario, and in the Masters, there's different divisions. Also, there's a singles division, which our singles is from Thunder Bay,
And
And-
Timmins. Jess is the
and
Timmins.
Jess is the women's is just Levin, who's from Timmins, and then we have the competitive men, which also have 6 people.
Oh, okay.
A men's team and a ladies team,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have the teaching,
The
which is
teaching arm, which is us.
we are teaching. I'm the teaching men, and she's the teaching
teaching
ladies.
women.
Wow.
And then we have the senior division also. So there's like lots of people going.
That This is super
This is
cool.
super
So
awesome. Yeah.
so you're traveling to the west the coast.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you travel, there's money
costs
involved. There's
yeah.
costs. And one of the things you're doing is this pretty cool fundraiser, which is happening June 1st. Tell us a little bit about it.
So June 1st, we're having a rockin' bowl. It's $30 a person, and you can reserve. It's June 1st, 6 to 8 at Midtown Bowl. Thanks to Nat letting us use the alley or the house
Mhm.
for the fundraiser.
Yeah.
Nat's always been good to us, so you know, go help her out as well. There's the arcade. It's good for kids. Anybody can play, good or bad. So Mark and Jamie, you can come.
Even us.
Yeah, you guys are more
Look
than
at that.
welcome.
I hate the fact
you threw us
that
in the
I've been
gutter.
lumped in with
Hey?
Mark in a sport.
He hasn't even,
That
seen
drives-
us bowl. He just knows how bad we are. Just
And,
by
yeah.
looking at us.
There's also a silent auction going on June 1st.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to bid on those items throughout the night.
Yeah.
And again, hopefully we get, how many lanes are currently, we know 2 of them are under renos right now.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Midtown.
There's a bit of renovations right now.
About
at
18
Midtown.
lanes there to fill up.
Yeah, yeah.
6 per
6 per lane. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So let's fill it up.
180 per lane. So let's do let's get those lanes
Yeah,
booked
for
up.
sure. Help out
$30
the
each.
6 masters
Lot of fun.
going.
And again, yeah, we're just doing the calculations. Each bowler, it's
a lot of
upwards
money.
about $3,000 plus
Yeah.
per bowler to go to
That's
Surrey,
right.
British Columbia for this.
Yeah.
So like in curling, it's hurry hard. We've heard that often. And hockey players can be superstitious with their stick and their tape. All types of sports are superstitious. So maybe I'll ask Mackenzie, are there any superstitions in bowling? Like maybe like you have your own shoes and your own ball, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do you let anyone play with those? Like, is there?
I don't honestly have any.
Yeah.
But I know some people who don't like people to use those set of bowling balls. or-
Okay.
And shoes. Most people don't really like to share shoes.
No, no one wants
Yeah,
to share
yeah,
shoes.
you know I share
It's like
shoes.
sharing someone's
Yeah.
sweaty golf
Mark
club or
always
something.
wears my Crocs. He leaves
I
for
don't
the
wear
night.
your
I'm like,
Crocs.
that's ridiculous, right? But are there other superstitions in bowling?
I have quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
You
let's
do?
hear them. Yeah.
I always use the same ball for my first shot.
Okay.
I always hold it the same way. It's crazy. Like, and I always shoot this like the same, obviously the same arrow and stuff, but the ball is the biggest thing. And a lot of people, I've heard from a lot of people, some people have like a stripe around their ball.
Mhm.
And when the ball returns, the way it rolls is the perfect way to throw it. So that if they hold it that way, it's balanced.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
there's lots of
There's
superstitions.
a lot
There's
of
lots,
Towels,
yeah.
You know, like throw their towel over their shoulder.
Yeah.
using the wet sponge.
The wet
do you
sponge,
use the
yeah.
wet sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's lots. There's
Yeah,
like,
a lot,
wet
lot of
sponge.
the
They don't have the wet
You gotta have
sponge
that,
anymore.
You have the
The
good
wet-
grip.
In
That's
your
right.
hand?
No, the
wet
little,
towel, yeah.
little
You
wet
wet your
towel or
hand
something,
before.
yeah.
Okay.
and
You
some
get a
people do
better
the
grip.
opposite. They dry their hands. Like I dry my hands.
And I wet my
and she
hands.
wets her
And you wet your hands.
Yeah.
Do you ever get angry at the ball? Like when I
You
golf,
start yelling.
you don't even want to hear what I say to that Titleist.
It's like the Happy Gilmore moment.
Yeah, yeah,
but,
yeah.
at
Oh,
the
yeah.
alley.
Do you compliment the ball when it's things
No.
are going well?
No.
Not-
You
not
never
the ball.
compliment the ball. You
No,
compliment
because-
yourself.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm always good. It's never my fault. It's the
Yes.
lane's crooked or the pins are not set correctly.
Or you said it's too cold or
Or it's
too,
too cold or
hot.
too hot,
Who
yes.
knew that the right climate can
Oh, yeah.
change
Affecting.
the ball
Like a
Also,
lot.
if it's
and the
Everybody
pin
knows
moist.
count
that,
or the
kids.
pin fall?
The pinfall. Yeah.
Wow, who knew that? I just thought I was just terrible, but I'm gonna blame it on the conditions.
That's right. It's too hot today. I'm not
That's
good.
it. Too
Yeah.
hot. Ball's not
Very
knocking the pins down.
bowling.
properly.
We find a lot of excuses. It's never our fault.
definitely.
It's
Never
our
us.
fault.
It's never us. No, it's always the
I
ball
would I would fit
manufacturer.
right in one of these leagues because
Oh, for sure.
I got a million excuses when
Yeah.
when things don't go right. But I would be yelling at that ball. I think I would be.
There's some people who kick the ball rack, even though it's very
Yeah.
highly
Kick it.
discouraged.
A broken toe.
Yeah, you don't ever kick in.
No,
No
kicking.
kicking balls.
Yeah.
No kicking ball racks. No.
Okay, so
Highly
when you
discouraged.
I know bowling once again, like it's fun, everyone's getting along, having a good time. When you go down to these highly competitive tournaments, is there a bit of a competitive edge? Is there some fun smack talking?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
For sure.
yes.
We have a league on Mondays where it's match play. So we play against each other, like one on one.
Individually.
Yeah.
And there's always trash talking for sure.
Yeah.
But like competitive, you try to stay away from it. Like the competitive bowling, it's pretty serious on the lanes, but off the lanes, everybody's friends. Everybody knows each other. And
Right.
you go to the same tournaments, you get to meet the same people all the time. So you're friends. It's a friendly community. It's fun.
And you get to keep tabs on
That's right.
these bowlers.
That's
I'm
right.
sure you've got your eyes set, just like they've got eyes set probably on Timmins
Let's hope so.
at Midtown Bowl.
Yeah, for sure.
Who are some of the big names that you look out for?
So in Northern Ontario, Greg Durazia is probably the best bowler. And there's also Renee Laframboise from Azilda in Sudbury. She's very accomplished. But nationwide, there's Dexter Wiseman and Tyler Kitcat. They're probably I think they're the top bowlers in Canada. Yeah.
So they're probably sitting down right now saying, hey, Eric and Mackenzie, two top bowlers in Northern Ontario. Again, I guess it just matters, getting that first ball underway.
That's right.
It gets the game going.
Yeah.
Could be your best game of your life, and it could be they're having an off day, and this is where you.
That's right. Anybody can beat at any given
at
time.
any given time.
Yeah. Even if you're the best or the worst, you can still get beat.
Do you, because you've bowled in so many tournaments, Mackenzie, do you get nervous when it comes to these tournaments?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Going up on the lanes, especially if you say the first one going up or the last one, and you know that you need a certain amount of pins or a certain amount of points to win either your total or your point, you know that the pressure's on you.
Right.
The person who's the anchor, which is the last player who goes up on the lane for your team, they are the one with the most pressure on them. Because if you're within 30 pins of the other team, 30 points, and you need those pins to win, it's on them to win.
Wow.
Win it for your team.
Right.
Weight on those shoulders.
Yeah. The anchor gets a lot of pressure for sure.
The anchor,
I
yeah.
bet.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's the relay of bowling.
Yeah. So what do you do to lock in? I think of that movie For the Love of the Game with Kevin Costner, where he locked out the crowd noise. Do you remember that, Kinsman? It's an old movie. You've seen that, Gary. It was on Channel 4 last week. You probably saw it.
Channel 4.
When you were
Had to flip
flipping
through the
through-
TV guide.
before the show, Mark's
TV
like,
guide.
when you click through the channels, no one knows clicking through channels. But so he locks in. So do you have a mechanism to lock in, or you just go and you use the skill you have? And
I often will time my shot if I can hear, because oftentimes the other teams will be cheering their teammates on. I try to focus on when the cheer is going to stop. So I go just in between cheers or in between chants. Sometimes it's more difficult than others because there's 8 teams, 8 teams, including us. So 7 other teams are cheering when you're on that lane.
It gets pretty loud.
It can get very loud. So you have to time my shot based on when the cheers are the quietest.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, you should have simulated noise in the bowling alley when you practice for the master.
Make it the loudest. See if you can contend. But, this is pretty awesome. And again, if you're watching at home, which you are, can go book a lane right now. Book yourself. Book a team. Let's be a part of this big fundraiser. Midtown Bowls on Sunday, June 1st, which is between 6 and 8. This Sunday, and you have a chance to fill up the alleys. $30 per player, and we're going to try and get as much money as humanly possible that day for those 2 hours to help Eric and Mackenzie make it to the Nationals along with their 4 other teammates.
I agree. 1,000%. So, and if you want to register, I know the information is on the Midtown Bowl Facebook page.
Yeah.
You both posted it publicly on your pages.
Sharing.
Or could they just pop in the Midtown Bowl and
You can pop
They
in
can
Midtown
pop
Bowl.
in that
Yeah.
night and book their lane.
Might get a slight chance of not bowling with us because it'll be overbooked, but you never know.
That's the hope anyway.
so if you're gonna pop in before the event and register.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And get yourself hooked up. Maybe the winner of tonight's pizza party.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Tonight's PAIB.
Can't see that,
Insurance
kids.
Inc. Wheel of Winning. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see that. Again. There we go.
Mhm.
See, it's all angles.
The
But
pizza party.
Who does not want to win a pizza party in Midtown Bowl?
And you mentioned it briefly, but Nat and her whole team, they're amazing people. They
They're
do a lot for this
fantastic.
community.
Yeah.
They step up for people, just not in the bowling world for sure.
Yeah.
They're great community anchors.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Best arcade in
Oh, yeah.
all of the North, which
Yeah.
is now expanding.
Yes.
Yeah, some of those rentals underway right now, you were
Yeah,
saying.
we're working hard. Yeah, Clinton and their staff always trying to do better things for the community and make it funner and a place to go, especially in the cold winter months. I know she was posting watching the playoff hockey too, so that was fun. You can go bowl and watch the hockey at the same time.
Got good food in there too.
Yeah, awesome food. Yeah,
Popcorn, you name it.
Yeah.
It's your one-stop shop there.
Yeah, you can do. Bring your date out. Go eat some pizza and
It is a good night.
Look,
go bowl.
Fun night there.
Look what Tammy says. The biggest superstition is that when you're on a streak, you can't go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Yep.
For real.
Yep.
Wow.
If you're on,
So you gotta hold it on.
if you're on a hot streak, you do
Yeah.
not go to the washroom.
You don't change anything.
Don't change
anything.
anything.
Don't change anything.
Can't even change your socks there.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, in the heat of the moment
Mm-hmm.
there.
I love that. But when you're in these tournaments, it's not like the rest of us where, you might grab a pop and you grab a fry. Like you guys are locked into the game. You do all that after, right?
Yeah,
Between
there's
games.
Yeah.
there's specific times where
Yeah.
Shows like we are.
You're not getting-
that's our problem.
You're not getting ketchup on the ball there.
no,
There's rules of
Yeah.
engagement.
Missing, mismatching the lines on the
Yeah.
on the alley. We
Yeah.
were talking about this.
Yeah.
You look at those little arrows.
yeah,
too.
the arrows. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's
We
the
thought
target.
those were for us non-bowlers.
No.
That's
no.
for everyone.
That's how you line
If
up.
you don't
properly.
hit your spot and you miss, then you know
Yeah.
why. And you can adjust, right? If you keep missing to the left, then you can also move where you stand and all that. So yeah, it's a pretty there's lots of things that people don't know.
I bet.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Yeah.
superstitions.
Great
If
sport.
you start the streak of strike and strike, you're sticking to those arrows
That's right.
until something falters, then you
That's right.
tweak it from there.
Another
Oh.
superstition that I remember is if you bowl with your right hand, you're not allowed to eat with your right hand. You
Oh,
bowl with your left, you're not allowed to eat
Yeah.
with your left.
Gee,
Interesting.
learning
Never
some
bowl
tips
with your
here.
bowling hand.
Never eat with your
never
bowling
eat,
hand.
never eat with your bowling hand.
We're learning all these tips
There-
tonight,
yeah.
including your favorite lane. You've got a favorite lane,
Yeah.
Eric.
1920 is my favorite lane. Yeah.
And how about you, Mackenzie?
I've never noticed the difference, but I also do not shoot very hard. I have a very soft ball compared to Eric,
Yeah.
so it doesn't make as much of a difference
Right.
on which lane you're on.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. So there's two different perspectives there.
there is.
I like the lane where they serve the Coors Light.
the Coors
What-
Light.
What's that called? That's called frame 11.
That's,
Frame 11.
Frame 11.
That's like the
You know,
19th hole in golf.
Yeah, that's
You're not worried
that's-
about playing.
I can go in that always the same cold, warm, bent straight.
You're playing hungry hippo
Yeah.
at that point.
But if you're nice enough, maybe they'll serve it to you on frame 1.
Oh,
And
really?
maybe your frames will get better because you're looser. And
Well, some say
Is that the trick?
It's the
Yeah.
liquid courage in
Liquid
bowling
courage.
form.
Yeah. I don't like being grouped in with Kinsman's athletic abilities tonight because I'm starting to feel some shame.
well, that's what happens when you cheer for the Senators.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's never ending with
Just
these.
throwing you in the gutter. Here,
Okay, so let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up our conversation, and then we are going to be giving away a
Yeah,
pizza party for
yes, we
Midtown
are.
Bowl.
How awesome is that?
And there's a new listing at Groundhog Lake with Albert Seal from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Albert for a showing today, 705-465-3493. Did you know that yummy shawarma chicken and Yogan Frus can be found in the Porcupine Mall? Stop into Burrito Guys and Yogan Frus today. Place your order, 705-579-2057. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Get the care and guidance you deserve with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Jessica now, 705-363-0136. The Flourless Fox take-home is all gluten-free. Follow them now on Facebook or stop in today, 89 Cedar Street South, beside the Vic, or call 705-221-7007. Always fun times at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages with Don Marcoux. Call now to book your summer fun, 705-264-7888 in the Hollinger Park. 3,700 plus raised and counting for the Pet Value Walk for Guide Dogs. This was an amazing walk Sunday, and a big thank you from the staff at Pet Value in Timmins. Floss Smile Ride with Healthy Smiles with Hollinger Dental. Fill out a ballot at your next appointment to win a free bike at 100 Waterloo Road in the Hollinger Court, Timmins. Come check out the new look of Montana's Barbecue and Bar, 1500 Riverside Drive. Call to book your reservation today, 705-360-5999. Muddy Buddies Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Creamy Dill Pickled Chips, Jelly Thumbs, Cotton Candy, and more. You're going to find it all at Sweet Freeze Timmins, 175 3rd Avenue, or shop online, sweetfreeze.com. Porcus Stampede and Rodeo are looking for vendors, and you could be one of them. August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th in Porcus Junction. Call today, 705-262-4160. Voted Best Burger and Fry in 2024? You need to try the Matagami River Fries Inc. today at the Mountjoy Pavilion. Watch for their daily specials, 705-269-3663. It's opening week of the All-Baked Fried Chicken. Stop into 999 Riverside Drive this week and get 10% off between May 28th and June 4th. Also, dine out on their back patio. Sign up for Timmins Little League and play ball at Particip Park this summer. Sign your little ones up now, timminslittleleague.ca. For the biggest garden selection in the north, you need to stop and visit the Canadian Tire Timmins Garden Center, your one-stop garden shop. Did you know that you can dine in at Sparks Pizza and have a cold, full beard brew with your meal? Dine in to Sparks Pizza today, 206 3rd Avenue, or order yours online, sparkspizza.ca. Get set for the Ontario Mine Rescue Provincial Competitions, coming to town June 3rd to 5th at the Glencore Kid Operations. For more details, visit workplacesafetynorth.ca. Something is brewing this Saturday at the Mountjoy Arena. It is TFEX Beer Fest, a variety of beer, spirits, wine, entertainment, delicious food, and more. Get your tickets and details now, timminsfestivals.com. The Race to the Cup sales event is on now at Timmins Hyundai. Finance the new 25 Tucson Hybrid for 3.99% on select models. Book your test drive today. Stop into 800 Riverside Drive. The Color It Up event is back June 14th at Gillies Lake, brought to you by the Seizure and Brain Injury Center and Girona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. Get your details, and you can even sign up online at sabic.ca. Buy now and pay later at J&R Custom Cabinets. Also save the HST. Design, build, enjoy. Your one-stop shop for renos here in the north at 1150 Riverside Drive. Become a Lions volunteer today with the Schumacher Lions Club. If you're interested, stop into the Lions Den for one of their next meetings, where they meet every Wednesday, giving back to the community since 1935. They have your back and will secure the coverage you need at PAIB Insurance Inc. Located at 101 Pine Street South in Timmins. Call today, 705-360-5300. For the best prices and mega deals, you'll have to make the short drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Go see Ron Parody and his sales team today, located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Want more details on the We Count Talk Show? Then you need to follow Mel and Mel today with the Connectors & Co. Email them today, info@theconnectors.ca. Let's rock and bowl June 1st and help 6 Master Bowlers get to the Nationals in BC with Midtown Bowl. Sunday, June 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. It's $30 per person. Call to book your lane, 705-360-3500. DAP Cleaning Solutions now offer dump runs. Start your spring decluttering today. Call Andrew in for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And we're almost ready for the big studio expansion reveal coming soon to Timmins Square. And this Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m., it's the 4th annual GBK Lawyers Helmet on Kids campaign. Still time to register your child for a free bike helmet. gbklawyers.ca/helmet on kids campaign. Lucian Transportation are hiring new drivers for Timmins and the Cochrane areas. $2,000 sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. training. Apply today for the next in-class session, June 2nd, 705-360-4090. Where the world comes to explore, that'll be June 4th and 5th at the MAC for the Canadian Mining Expo. For more details, visit CanadianMiningExpo.com. And you're invited to Jackpot Time Timmins 30-year anniversary. Happens Monday, June 9th from 3 to 8 p.m. Come on by for some bingo, pot, and tons of giveaways and more. On the big screen at Imagine Cinemas this week, Final Destination Bloodlines, Mission Impossible, and Karate Kid Legends. Tickets and showtimes at ImagineCinemas.com. And keep tabs on all 200 businesses and more with the Downtown Timmins BIA. Also stay tuned on the first week of the Urban Park Markets. All the details at DowntownTimmins.com. And a huge thank you from the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming for all who walked for the Walk for Alzheimer's this past weekend. In fact, this was the biggest year for donations to date. Sign up for college in the fall with Northern College. Enroll and search the 75 programs and more online, northerncollege.ca. For the best in malpractice law and personal injury law here in the North for over 50 years, it's Girona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. Call today, 705-268-4242, or stop in and visit them, 16 Cedar Street South in Timmins. Your packages will move fast and efficiently every time with Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated by Robert Champagne for over 45 years. 705-266-4285. And register your child now for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Book a school tour now, ncdsb.on.ca. Want to work with Dare Timmins? Then join their winning team as a board member. Apply today, daretimmins@gmail.com. And still time to sign up for summer camp at Camp Bickle. Week 1 starts the week of June 29th. All the details you'll ever need are online, campbickle.ca. And put a team in now for the Big Red Poll, June 26th with United Way. United we pull, together we rise, uwcneo.com.
Chatting about the tours, how much you tour in bowling.
They're doing
Yeah.
some extensive touring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a few miles, a few miles.
Well, I guess you got to eat, sleep, bowling.
Yeah.
You know, to
Usually-
get,
No
your,
drink?
your level of
Eat, sleep, drink bowling. You don't drink it bowling either,
Kinsman?
Kinsman?
Bowling. Well, yeah.
Yeah, this year I was gone every weekend from January all the way to March.
Yeah.
Every weekend, different
Competing.
place. Yeah,
Same
Good for
here.
you.
competing or taking care
Yeah.
of the tournament. Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
What would be a cool name for a bowling team? Mark always says Pin Pals. He watches the
Pin
Simpsons.
pals.
Well, if we were like, give us some suggestions. Like, what would be a hip name for a bowling
I'm
team?
the worst person for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a team right now.
What do you call?
It's me, my wife, my daughter, and my son. So a family affair.
Oh, I like
And-
that.
And
Okay.
we're heading into the music world. So we're called Billy I Missed.
Oh,
like,
Billy,
play on-
I missed.
Play
Yeah.
words on Billie
See, you're
Eilish.
good.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish,
It's
nice.
more my daughter and wife
Yeah.
that are good. I just
What do you think, Mackenzie?
Our team name is the Mooligans, and it's because it is a mulligan league where you get to, each person on the team for every game gets to repeat one shot if they want. They have
Oh.
to pay $1 to do it.
Ah,
Oh,
you pay a
wow.
fee. I like
Yeah.
that.
I like that.
The
To repeat
Mooligans.
those shots. So
The Mooligans.
Okay, I like those. What
Not
do we-
very
I don't know
creative,
what
but
we're going to be called.
The Gutter Balls.
We're going to be. Don't lump me into that, Kinsman. We're going to be called the 11th frame.
What's what is that? The barriers that come up there.
Don't even dare lump me into that.
the pin crushers.
The
Ah.
crushers.
The pin crushers.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
the
that.
pig
It's
crush.
got to be the right atmosphere. Though.
Okay, so was there anything else you wanted to mention?
Yep. For our silent auctions, so far we've gotten, I believe it's currently 8 prizes. We've gotten donations from, from Dubé Design in Timmins. Spruce Needles Golf Course has given us a donation. We've gotten actually some personal donations from some community members, as well as Chopper's Pizza has donated 2 family deals. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all of them off the top of my
there's a
head.
lot. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a few, and we still have more to come in. I have 2 to pick up later, either today or tomorrow. Today or
Yeah.
tomorrow. So we're hoping to get about 20 prizes
20
ish.
prizes.
Well, prizes, I say people for people to bid on, I should say.
And
Yeah, silent auction items. So if someone wanted to reach out and add some items to the silent auction, they can
Absolutely.
reach out to Nat or
Yeah.
yourselves.
Nat,
Nat
yeah.
ourselves,
That's a
Nat
good,
would be the best
yeah.
one, probably. Nat at
Okay.
the bowling alley.
get your lanes now. It's going to be a fun night. Maybe you'll be bowling against 11th framers.
The 11th framers.
We would have to have 2 more friends, though, wouldn't we? This is our dilemma.
This is the dilemma.
This is
here.
where we're
We'd have-
stuck.
That's it. We
Finding
need a team
two-
of 6. We're just
two-
have to rotate.
A team of 6. We're finished, pal.
Minimum is
Oh,
4.
minimum is 4.
Minimum, yeah. We usually
Oh,
meet
yeah.
the league.
The league minimum.
Get my boys out there.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna need some family help. Okay. Did you want to see the wheel of winning?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
If you think a perfect game in bowling is fun, wait till you see
Let me
this.
See this.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
See, Yankee, you don't get that excited about the perfect game.
Probably a little bit more excited
Oh.
if you did get the perfect game.
So here it is, chance to get a perfect game at
Yes,
the
it
pizza
is.
party.
A pizza party. These
Yeah.
are a lot of fun. And again, if you've got a birthday coming up or just want an occasion to have a pizza party, this is for you. Brian Gutcher.
There you go,
He's
Brian.
going off to Midtown Bowl with a pizza party. Congratulations, Brian. We'll reach out to you. You'll reach out to us, and we'll drop this off to you tomorrow.
There it
There
is.
you go. Brian's hooked up at Midtown Bowl.
The Master Bowlers heading to nationals.
Yeah.
Well,
Surrey, British Columbia.
the best of luck to the both of you there.
Congratulations, Mackenzie.
right.
Thank you.
Eric,
Thank
and
you for
again,
having
it's June
Yeah.
23rd through 27th in Surrey, British Columbia.
Mm.
Yeah.
June 1st is the big fundraiser and silent auction.
6
And
days.
6 to 8. So book your lanes now, $30 per person. And we're going to help trim the financial bill for those 6 bowlers, including you two,
That's right.
to get you there a little bit cheaper. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can fill every single alley.
Yeah.
For that night.
Let's do it.
Can I make one suggestion? So a bowling ball is, shiny. My head's shiny. You can call your ball the Klomp.
The clump.
I'm really
Klomp ball.
encouraging that.
Is that like if I get a strike, is it the clump or is it clump in the gutter?
If it's a strike, it's the Klomp, and if it's a gutter, it's the Kinsman.
The Klomp and gutter ball.
It's like Jekyll and Hyde.
There you
Okay,
go, perfect.
never call a Klomp a gutter. But I think my head makes a good bowling ball.
You can get the
Representative.
stripes. Yeah, the 5-pin balls have that the weird little swirls.
yeah.
You put that on your
On my
noggin
head.
there.
All right. Well, best of luck, and we'll see everyone tomorrow night.
Yes, we will. Same time, same channel, right here, Studio 67.
Lights down, music on, I can't help it. Head up, phone is off, it's my entrance. Tonight is ours to the taking, but you know I got tired of waiting. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. It's now here's my time and I'll take it. Not much left to do, but just feel the beat. And now I'm lost in the rhythm, so you know there's something in me that keeps on believing. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. And all night. It's now here's my time and I'll take it. Not much left to do, but just feel the beat. And now I'm lost in a rhythm, so you know there's something in me that keeps on believing. I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party all night, all day, all night, all night. And I don't care what you say. We came to rock this party
It's finally Friday night here in Nashville, Tennessee. Got a hankering for a honky-tonk in a backwoods for of a nice cold something. My boys just hit me up, said, hey, come on down to Broadway. Man, my baby's gonna be upset. Haven't spent much time with her since last week. But I've learned a valuable lesson on how to calm her down. So listen up and heed my words before she lays that hammer down. You gotta hold her like a beer, hold your baby nice and close. Tell her she's the only one, never let her go. Wrap your arms around her like a pot of gold. Let those peaceful rivers flow. Hold her like a beer, fill her up to the rim. The compliments and I love yous to the brim. Tell her she's the best thing that's ever been. Then head out with your friends, but first hold her like a beer. Let's go. Bartender just called, last call, got an Uber on the way. Stop by the old greasy spoon for some famous southern biscuits and gravy. I sobered up just enough so I could deal. And then I rocked my baby, rocked my baby, rocked her like a wagon wheel. When I woke up hung over as heck, I could tell she was still upset.